Hi everybody, welcome to Crafternoon. Today we're going to be creating a craft based on the book Learning to Ski with Mr. Magee by Chris Van Dusen. It is a funny story, and if you've read any of the other stories about Mr. Magee, you know that he gets into a lot of wacky situations. In this one, he goes on a little skiing adventure with his dog Dee out the back door, and off they go. They have a lot of snow where they live, so it's kind of nice that he has the ability to go skiing. Well, they encounter a very large moose in this story, and it is just the funniest thing you'll ever see. Pretty crazy, pretty scary, and you'll have to read the book to see if Mr. Magee makes it out okay. Unfortunately, due to copyright, I'm not able to read the book online anymore. However, we do have the book available for checkout in the library, so make sure you check it out and see what it's like. It's a really good one, and if you like this one, make sure you read the other stories about Mr. Magee. We're going to create a craft that looks like a little skiing person, so that's what we're going to do today. Make sure that if you would like a chance to win the book and this cute little stuffed moose, you could post a picture of your craft on our Facebook page by midnight on Monday, February 21st for a chance to win. And then we will let the computer randomly select somebody. So again, if you post a picture of your craft and you don't have to be in the picture, you can win this really awesome book and this adorable stuffed moose. So let's get crafting. The first part of our craft, you're going to need your sheet of black paper and your ski template. I've already cut my template out to kind of show you that it's going to look a little bit like an H. So this is going to make our skis. So you'll want to place your template on top of your black paper and trace around the template and cut it out with your scissors. After you get it cut out, it will look like this. So this is going to be our set of skis. The next step is to fold the tabs up on the sides of the skis like this. And on this part, you can either put a little bit of glue or sticky on the tabs and place your body over the top to adhere that in there. Or you can put the tabs inside your body and take a piece of sticky tape and tape across and down. And to me, that seems to be the easiest approach. And then you will have skis. A lot of time when you see skis, they're a little bit rounded on the front, so you can kind of flip those up by bending them a little bit. The next part of our project will be adding the color to the body of our skier. And you can do that using glue or tape, whatever you have that you like to use the best. I'm going to use my tape runner. You have seen me use that before, and I kind of like to work with that. But again, you can use glue, tape, whatever you prefer. So I'm going to add just a little line of the tape runner off to the side of the paper and set it on here, stick it on, and then wrap it around to the back. And then I'm going to add another bit of sticky so it's wrapped all the way around. Just press it on there really tight. Hold it for a little bit if you're using glue. You can also add a seam of sticky tape there if you want to. So I'll do that just to kind of show you what that would look like. Just tape that down to keep it nice and secure. Do just a little bit more. And then you have the body of your skier. Okay, so for the next part, of your skier, you're going to need to make the arms that are going to be holding the ski pole. So you have another piece of blue paper in your packet, and with that one, you are going to make a skinny line. So I'm going to make my arms, I kind of want mine to be about this wide, and I'm going to round the edges to kind of make them look like hands. Now, if you have some extra paper at home, you can certainly make some little mitten covered hands for your craft if you would like to. So this is going to kind of wrap behind like this and be the arms of our person. So in the middle, I'm going to add a little bit of my tape again, and I'm going to stick that on the back side of my person here. So we've got our skis, our body, and we've got our arms. So we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. The next part, we are going to be making the head of our skier. So in your package, you have a round circle, you have a piece of bright blue paper, and then you have a pom-pom, a variety of different colors. So yours may not be yellow. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and color this so it kind of matches my skin tone a little bit. So I'm going to lightly color that to make it the color of my skin. And then I'm going to make my hat out of this paper. So I'm going to cut it in half because I have a little bit more than I want. You can kind of draw your hat on there to give you an idea of how big you want it to be. I'm just going to kind of free cut my stocking cap. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Perhaps your person's hat is blowing in the wind as they're skiing down the slopes. So I'm going to put a little bit of that sticky on my paper to attach my hat down on my head. So there's my stocking cap. Now, of course, on your clothing or your hats, you can use some markers to draw some different designs on it if you would like, but you certainly don't have to. You can also put your face on your person. So however you want your face to look, maybe you want your person to have a circle mouth because they're screaming as they go down the hill so fast. I'm going to add a little bit of rosy cheeks to my person because it is cold outside when you're skiing. And then lastly, we need to attach your little pom-pom. Now in your kit, you have one of our Zot dots, which we've used before if you've crafted with us. So a Zot dot is kind of a fun sticky dot wedged between a little bit of plastic. So you're going to peel that apart. And then on one side, you'll see that your glue dot stays on there. You're going to press that down on your paper wherever you want your pom-pom to be, and then carefully lift up and you'll see that your glue dot stayed on your hat. So then you just take your pom-pom, place it where you want it to be, and push it down, count to 5, and then release, and it is on there. The next part would be to place your head on the front of your skier. So you can use that with glue or tape, whatever you like. I'm going to add a little bit of my sticky tape here and place my head on my skier. The last part will be adding our ski poles onto our arms. And so again, glue, sticky tape, whatever you want to use. I'm going to use a little bit of my double-sided tape, and I'm going to add my ski poles in my skier's hands. And again, you can decorate the ski clothes to be kind of fancy. You can add stickers, you can add designs, whatever you want. But here we have our little skier to go down the slopes just like Mr. Magee and Dee. Thank you so much for crafting with us today. Don't forget that if you want a chance to try to win the book and the stuffed moose, just post your picture of your craft by midnight on Monday, February 21st for a chance to win this prize. So thanks for crafting.